Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX Avalanche. AVAX is also doing quite well, pretty much like Ethereum at the moment, but it's doing actually even better than that. It has reached very interesting levels now on this latest move up, and the whole structure here looks very interesting. I mean, AVAX as well has done really what it needed to do. It has run to the 0.618 Fib level. That is sort of the minimum in this sort of correction that many cryptos are currently doing, where we have here a wave 1 and a wave 2 to the downside. In this wave 2, the cryptos, many altcoins normally see here the area between the 0.887 Fib level and the 0.618, with the 0.618 actually being the most relevant Fibonacci retracement level, and that is for AVAX $62. Many altcoins also went down to the 0.786 Fib level, and this is still very, very possible for AVAX Avalanche that there could be another wave 5 down. And this could take us to the area of the 0.786 Fib level at $38, or even the 0.887 here at $25 down here. Yeah, but I did have, because AVAX did actually quite a late correction. It was later than the other cryptos, yeah, very similar to Harmony One and Phantom. I therefore had the target area here a little bit higher, and also that wave A here stopped fairly high, and therefore I left the target area quite extended, you know, compared to some other altcoins, and that target area was already reached. Yeah, so this is the $62 level, the 0.618 Fib level, and to be honest, the structure that AVAX is doing is looking a bit similar to XRP, and the XRP structure I liked at least more than the other ones. I mean, we still don't have a clean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure here, so it's very, very much still here a decision point. What I would want to see is a higher low now or something, where we can, I mean, a significant one, not something like that here, this up and down. You know, we want to see something that is more substantial, you know, like a larger wave, something like that, you know, where you then can really interpret this as a beginning of an uptrend. Because at the moment, what we can see here, it did a lower low, of course, and now is trying to push higher, and is struggling currently with this $94 level, the 0.382 Fib level. That is very important, because this would make or mark a higher high, a higher swing high, and this is where we need to get above. Yeah, so could this still be the same structure that I expect for Bitcoin, where AVAX here is this in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern, where we're currently just doing a wave 4? Well, yes, it is possible, but what we need to say that if we draw the Fibonacci levels for this wave 4, we can see that we are now at the 0.618 Fib level. That is very unusual for a wave 4. I wouldn't necessarily consider that anymore a wave 4. It's a bit too high now, basically also indicating that higher levels would be possible, but a wave 4 technically has not been invalidated yet. Yeah, so you can see that this wave 1 here is sitting at $108 roughly. Yeah, 110 actually. So theoretically that wave 4 could actually come up all the way to 110. But even if you see maybe this just here as a wave 1, yeah, even that has not been invalidated, because the wave 4 cannot come into the price area of wave 1. Then it is invalidated, but it hasn't. Yeah, just really. Even if this is the wave 1, as I said, then the price could go all the way up to $98, but it has only come up to 96. So it has not been invalidated. It could technically still be a wave 4, but in this wave 4 scenario, it couldn't really move a lot higher. Yeah, so it's really at this decision point here, and I would now expect at some point here a bit of a correction for AVAX. And then it remains to be seen, does it go back into the target area again, making a lower low, or does it find support on this target area, or even higher, maybe at the 200-day moving average? And that is then when I would look at a chart and decide if I go in or not. I mean, you know, my view is pretty much dollar cost averaging in, even at the current levels, pretty much attractive, but I would now wait for a bit of a dip, because it has done quite a bit of a run up from the low here, where it came into my target area, to here is now pretty much 80% in just a few days, yeah, a couple of weeks. And now I would expect another dip. Question is, will this wave 5 to the downside still come, making a lower low, which would in my view then probably mark the completion of the correction, if there is another one, or do we see a higher low, which could really then confirm the beginning of an uptrend? because we have here seen a series of lower lows and also a series of lower highs. So if I just take that out because that was broken, but we can identify a new downtrending line that is highly relevant here, and this is currently where we are finding some resistance. Okay, so you can actually even define here a channel, a new channel in which the price is heading, and that would be amazing. Look at how this actually works out, how these waves run in this channel. So the next really typical, do you understand the relevance of this channel? Actually, we are now here in this channel. We came, I mean, AVAX likes to move in channels. Apparently it moved up in this channel, then basically started its ABC correction, and yeah, we could possibly see really this play out within this channel, where then if there is now another correction, if the price cannot push higher than this, and this is really here the key point, I would call it the zone between $95 and $98. If it can push through that, then I think we can see really a beginning of an uptrend, because it would make a higher high. After that, I would then expect a higher low. If it just breaks down from here, pretty much now, so I wouldn't go in now because it's a decision point, right? I would want to see what's happening now. If it comes down from here, the potential is certainly sitting here in my target area. Again, we could really come down. You can see how the channel matches this fib level. If I just think this line goes further to the right, it will work out exactly. That 0.786 fib level at $38, that is where the price could be heading next if we see another wave down. So that will be very, very interesting what's going to happen next here. Overall, I do expect a correction here sooner or later, because on the 4-hour chart, AVAX is now overbought, or it was overbought, but it's pretty much very, very high. So you can expect some sort of a move down. But the thing is, I can't tell you based on that if we're going to see a lower low or just a higher low, and we break out then from here. Also the 8-hour chart overbought, and you can even see that now on the 8-hour chart. The buying pressure is now decreasing again. So possible reversal. That's indicating already that we're running out of steam. On the daily, not yet. On the daily, there is still a bit more scope. It could push higher. You can see here on the daily, which is actually more meaningful than the 4-hour chart. And also more long term, of course. The indicators are here on the 62 level on the RSI, so not yet overbought, and the MACD as well, still pointing to the upside. So as soon as you see here decreasing buying pressure, then you can think about, right, maybe we're moving lower here, but we've pretty much only briefly crossed the zero line now, and so far the buying pressure is not decreasing, so that could actually indicate a further push to the upside. Also, the very meaningful 4-day chart here is losing selling pressure, have a reversal here pretty much around the zero line of the MACD line, and if we get a bullish cross here, that could push us definitely higher, and that would be great for every channel member who's been following my buy and sell orders, because it was amazing. My sell order triggered at $124, which was pretty much at the peak there of this wave B, and since then dollar cost averaging took place here in this area, and these profits can then be taken if we break out of this channel. That would be my strategy here, and then at some one of the next resistance levels, and I will adjust my sell orders for that, or maybe just leave the old one in place for now. As I said, if I find a sell order irrelevant, I'll take it out, but so far I think that could really push us highly, push us. It could push us higher nicely. Very interesting chart at the moment. Very exciting to see the decision point here. To be fair, it depends to a degree also on Bitcoin, what Bitcoin is doing now. And as I told you today in Bitcoin's video, we are at a decision point. So the market needs to decide now. It's not clear at the moment. Sometimes things are very clear. We can make really good calls. Sometimes you're really at this decision point, and then it's best to just lean back and watch the chart and wait for the next move. Because the thing is, it has moved up quite significantly now. We're at the key resistance. So does it move through or not? That is what we need to wait now for. So I showed you these key scenarios, but one more thing, if we really break through here, the next key resistance, the next fib level would be here certainly. If we move higher than that, the next key one would be at around $117, and then you can expect further resistance at 120 or 130, the previous highs here around the wave B. That is my view here for AVAX. But if the correction is really finished, we start a new uptrend, it would still be very early, because in the next major wave up, so there will always be chances to get in again if this is the beginning of a new uptrend, because we would expect that price to go all the way above $200, yeah, possibly at least $232. More likely would be the 285. But yeah, I still have the target area on the chart, and you know what my expectation for Bitcoin is, that I primarily still expect another sell-off, and generally I would expect that for AVAX as well. But it's at this decision point here. So yeah, I'd very much like to see that final wave 5, but as you know, on this channel we are prepared for both scenarios, because we're in the lucky position at the moment that we have or had down here very attractive prices for AVAX and good dollar cost averaging into AVAX at very attractive prices, and now we just need to wait, can lean back and watch and see the bags get bigger. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe, and if you really like the content, maybe consider to join the channel membership and as a channel member, and you can get access to Discord, Telegram, and a weekly live stream. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.